This the way you look when you got motion. This the way you move when you got motion. You who they go choose when you got motion. Ain't no way you lose, how you go lose you.
Yo, welcome to an episode of The Convo. I am your host, Owen, and today I got my main man with me, the one that I would call when I want to hop on the PJ and say, hey, I'm headed to Bali, I need you to meet me. My man would be like, hey, I'll be there at 7.
Let
My
me know
man
what
James,
time
what's happening, player?
Let me know what time I gotta be on the tarmac, and I'm there.
Man, talking about send the driver, I'm on the way.
Send the driver. I'm with it.
Yo, to be honest, I'm mad geeked about this episode because anytime I can put a little nigga on game, I'm for it. You dig?
Hey,
So
this young dating scene is a little different than what it was when we were a few
you know
years
what?
back.
To be honest, I don't think I would survive. I don't think I would survive this new dating scene. Like with the whole like order delivery of a partner.
Well, that's the world we live in now, unfortunately.
Like I don't gotta go out to talk to you. I can just pick up this little thing and be like shown the way.
That's all it takes. That's what I be trying to tell my niece. She trying to be all picky. I'm like, look, I don't think you understand. Like, this is gonna sound mean, but you can be replaced in about 2 seconds.
Boom.
Like,
All it is hold on. I'm just waiting for this to load, and then, whoop, whoop. Yeah, you can go.
I was like, hold on, let me swipe right. Is it right or left? I don't even know what it is.
I don't know.
Swipe right.
I didn't have that.
Swipe left. Whatever it is.
Whatever the swipe is, we know y'all swiping.
Yes. It's like,
man,
all
you know
right,
what though?
You swipe, and then all right, you carry on with the conversation. What were you saying?
Like, and then your Uber's here.
Yep, and that's it.
I'm trying to think of like, so if it's that easy. So you remember like when we was coming up, it was all about like, man, you gotta have game, you gotta be able to blah blah blah, right? Now you don't have none of that.
No, you don't.
Like you don't even have to have any game.
No.
I wonder, does like them little apps tell you like if somebody just like nah, not for you, or does you just go through? It's like
I don't know. I can honestly say I've never had any of them. So
it's like a library of people that are like you. I think,
like,
or have the same interests as you.
This person,
and you just sit here and go, boop.
Yep.
And then
it's like reading the resume.
And you just wait and just say, and then like, hey, they like you back.
Bad.
But see, like, this is my thing though, right? So I like to use the word platinum players. Okay. That's the platinum player. Are they paying for dates now? Like you paying for dinner and all that? They still do that?
I mean,
hey, you want to go with me to the burger shack, to the Shake Shack?
I'm not old school in a lot of ways, but I feel like that's one way that I would be old school. It's like the guy always pays for the first date.
Well, like, hey, did you ever see the list of places that the ladies will not go on a first date with?
Please don't get me started on this list, okay? Because
okay, so we're not going to get on the list.
If you can't go to any of those places, where are you going? Okay.
Like, where on PJ to Bali?
You can't go to the movies on a first date? Since when?
Since when can you not go to Cheesecake for the first date?
Okay, we gotta debunk this whole thing about the Cheesecake Factory, okay? Ladies, there's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. Can we stop this? Okay? We gotta stop this.
Especially with today's prices.
Somebody is willing to take their time to try to court you, to try to take you to a decent restaurant, right? They're not taking you to McDonald's. They're not taking you to Burger King. They're taking you to a decent restaurant. The girl in that video where this all started from, she's like, I don't go to chain restaurants. Uh, what what do you mean? Because most restaurants that are successful are chain restaurants.
Yep.
So if you don't go to chain restaurants, where do you go?
Man, so look, this is my thing on first dates. So, fellas, listen, if you are a young platinum player, okay, and you just getting started in the game and you trying to get your dating on, right? This is my first thing. This is my thing. This is my own philosophy. Stop paying for first dates. Stop paying for them. And the thing is, right? And I'm not trying to downplay women. I'm a very much a woman's man, right? But this is my thing. If I don't know you and we are going on a first date and I have to reach in my pocket to pay for it, what have you brought to the table?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like now I'm a retired platinum player. I'm retired. Okay. So my wife, right? Now don't get me wrong. I paid for her first date, and let me tell you where I came up with this. Okay. When I paid for this, they swiped my card. They came back and said, hey, there's still balance. I said, oh shoot, use this card. Cause I transferred my money the wrong way and I pulled out the wrong card because I was nervous, right? You nervous. Okay, so that went through or whatever. And then I got to thinking, like, think about the pressure as us men, right? Young men, the pressure that we have when it goes to a first date. Like, the ladies don't have to do nothing but show up.
No.
Right? I got to make sure that my outfit is right. I got to make sure my car is clean when I come pick you up. I got to make sure I pick you up at a decent hour. I got to make sure I know where I'm going to take you. That is a place that you might like, right? Then at the end of it, I got to make sure I got enough money to pay for this.
Yep, that's right. It's all on the guy.
What she got to do?
But then you'll have this is the world that we live in, and I don't disagree with anything that you're saying. What I would say is I will play a little devil's advocate right now, and I will say what all these ladies will say today, which is, what do you mean, what do I bring to the table? You need to be the one that has to do X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. It's like, guys, this is supposed to be a 50-50 thing, okay? This is not supposed to be a 70-30, a 80-20.
Man.
Like, when I say, like, you both have to bring something to the table, guys. Both. It's not a one-sided affair.
So, like, let's think about, like, what is the lady's argument for not contributing to this set? And we're specifically talking about first date, right? Is it because they're that beautiful, right? They're like, well, if I'm going to accompany you, you have to treat me. And I understand, like, if I say, hey, Tarquisha, would you like to go out with me? She's like, oh, hell yeah. Now, okay. Me personally, you might want to bring your checkbook. Or your debit card, whatever you got. You're going to mind to cash at me some money. Because one, I probably don't know you, right? And the whole reason for this first date is we trying to get to know each other. Right? So why would I pay for your hungry ass?
Or what you could do is, and this is the world we live in, I guess now, like, instead of going to the fancy, because guys, the Cheesecake Factory, while it's nice, it's not fancy. We gotta clear that up. For that first time, maybe you do, like, I don't even drink coffee, but maybe you do like a coffee, right? Like, you meet at a coffee shop or something as like a precursor to the first date, where maybe we can, like, have some real conversation before we get on the date. So then that way, on the first date, we're both a little bit more comfortable. Not
See,
saying that means that I should still pay for it all, but
right.
at least we're both a little more comfortable.
Yeah, because I'm going to go up. I'm like, hey, I like my chai latte. And then I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
put my order in and I'm going, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be a gentleman. I'm going to let you order first and let you pay for yourself.
Yep.
And then, and then I'm going to get my order and pay for myself.
Yep.
Because, and this, okay, this is my thing. If I'm a young man and let's just say I'm fresh out of college, I don't have much money. Actually, let's put a pin in that. Let's back up. Let's qualify them for let's qualify a young man first before he can start dating. Okay? So this is what I want to do. I want to okay. So fellas, this is what you need to do. Before you even get in the world of dating, and this actually might alleviate most of our stress. Okay? Get your credit score up first. Okay? Get you a little savings account.
Right.
Get you out your mom's house. Don't live at your mom's house. Okay. Have
Yep.
you a nice little apartment situation. You don't have to have a house, but have your own place.
Or I'll even say this. If you are living with your moms, right? Have a plan. Okay. Don't just be living there just I'm just staying with moms. Like, hey, like, I'm trying to save up some money. I'm pay your mom some rent, by the way. If I have to say that, I don't right. Pay your mom a little bit of rent or pay the power bill, light bill, whatever it is. But have a plan to get out.
Have an exit strategy.
So if you do encounter a female and let's just say they ask you about it. Yeah, like I'm staying with moms right now, but I do have a plan. I'm I got a couple more months and then I'm moving out. Oh, okay. Like I respect that you have a plan instead of I'm just staying with mom.
And see, okay, so that kind of goes together, right? Because if you do stay with mom, make sure you're stacking your chips.
Right.
Make sure you're getting your credit right. So when you get out into the world, you're not sitting here at the dinner table or the coffee shop counting 38 cents in your palm, trying to figure out how you going to leave a tip.
That's right.
Right? And then, ladies, stop putting so much pressure for us to take care of everything. Now, and so like the I don't want to say the debate, but the other side of for the women's perspective, do they want you to pay to just know that they have that security, like you're going to take care of me? We might have to part 2 this conversation and get a lady perspective.
I think that it's unfortunately just like where we are.
Yeah.
I think that they just expect to.
Have we as men put vagina on such a pedestal?
Oh, of course.
To where we have to feel like we gotta impress so much. See, this is why I'm saying I wouldn't survive today, because my first question out the gate, like we sitting across from each other, I want to know, what's your credit score?
Yeah, I think that yes, the vagina is on a pedestal, but I also think that, and this is not to take a shot at women or anything like that, I don't think some women realize how quickly that everyone can be replaced, men and women. You can both be replaced, especially if it's just vagina.
Yeah.
You can be replaced in an hour with no problem.
And this is how I think, right? So when it comes to courting, fellas, think about this, okay? Penis and vagina, right? That's what we're talking about. Take that shit out the equation because we're going to say that's equal. Now, what does she bring to the table? That's what your whole first date should look like. What do you bring to the table?
There are a lot of men and women that can't answer that question.
And that's the problem and that's why divorce is so high.
If you take the sex part out of it, there's a good amount of people that can't answer that, unfortunately.
And that's what I'm saying. So first date. Don't pay and don't expect anything.
Yeah, I feel like in 2023, almost 2024, I feel like before, and this might be sad, but unfortunately, this is the way it is. I feel like the man would have to set expectations for the date
Yeah.
before you go on it, because
Yeah.
if you try to just if you go on a first date, let's say you have a great first date, you have a great time, the convo, the vibes, everything's perfect, and then you don't pull out your wallet or whatever, it's immediately going to go downward if you have not set an expectation.
But that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's true.
Like, that's crazy to me that's the standard. That instantly, like, me as a man, I'm supposed to make sure that I have enough in my pocket, in my bank account, that I've put in enough hours of work to make sure that you eat. And then this is the other thing, right? A whole first date is a whole, like, us trying to, like, figure out if we gonna have date number 2.
It's an interview.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
I do all of this. Okay. I got my fit together. I got my cut, right? Which a haircut these days is like $35, $50. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that out there.
Shit is going up. Prices are going up.
So you got that. You went and got your car detailed at JES Detail. Okay.
Hey, you heard?
That's gonna get you, which that's necessary if you picking somebody up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I go pick you up, not really knowing if you're a serial killer or not. We get to this restaurant that's not on the list. Okay. I pay for it. I think we're having a good time. I drop you back off. I never hear from you again.
Yep.
If I have money, right? If I'm a cat that got money, that's a $300 date right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, that's $300 I just lost. Why? Now, on the flip side of that, I do all that. We got good conversation. We come back to the pad, to the crib. We kicking and jiving. We link up.
Mm-hmm.
You still ain't paid for nothing. But you done got all these perks. You ride around in a nice car. Your belly's full. Okay? You done got your little rocks off. And now you going home talking to your girl, talking about, oh my gosh, I had the best time. You a prostitute now.
So what do you say to the women that would say me giving it up as a payment? Because you know that's what they would say, right?
Yeah, that's called a prostitute. That's what that's called. That is called a lady of the streets.
Lady of the streets.
Okay? Listen, I'm raising a little girl right now, and I'm going to tell her, hey, oh, you going out with who? Okay, that's all right. Make sure you got some money with you. Matter of fact, you might want to pay for him.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I said, from the very beginning, you got to be like, hey, like I want to get to know you, whatever. Even let's just say, like, even if things aren't equal, let's just say, hey, are you okay with going half?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Are you cool with that? And just like, say it in a casual way. And based on the response, you're going to know right away whether it's somebody you even want to go out on a first date.
Mm-hmm.
Just based on their response. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Or with that, I'll take care of first date. You got to cover number 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Or you got to drive. So now I'm going to throw some pressure back on you. I'll pay for dinner, but you got to drive. Now you got to make sure your little Ultimo is clean.
I think men are afraid to... You have to be an experienced man to do that. I would say that. Because I think, like, you have to know, like... And I don't say this in a disrespectful way. You have to know you can get another woman tomorrow if you want. Because, like, everybody doesn't have the balls to do that.
No. See, but that's what I want to do here. I want to equip these young dudes to be ready for that, right? Because now, if you and even, like I said, like staying with your mom at let's say 25, okay, that's a problem in my opinion. Okay, um, unless you graduated college late,
Right.
okay, but you staying at home with mom, okay, you got to start having your stuff together.
Yep.
You can't just be coming home in mom's house drunk at 3 a.m. Okay. No, you got to be waking up every morning. You got a job. You, like you said, you got a whole plan to get out. Like,
Yeah,
you shouldn't even be trying to DM nobody.
I will not say a name or any kind of association, but I know someone who's close to my age that's still living with mom.
Stop it. I hope they tune into
And
this
like,
and get some
and
gems.
has a good job, right? So like the money isn't an issue. It's just stay on mom. Why? You don't want your own spot, man? You don't want to like come home to your own shit?
Download Credit Karma right now. Make sure them numbers is hitting right.
He has good credit too. And I know
fuck?
that for a fact. For a fact.
Dog, get out your mama house.
Yeah, like
living man, listen.
Fellas, okay. And this is a public service announcement. Okay. Stack your bread, get your own place. Please.
Stack your chips and get your own place. And then when you get your place, okay? So now mind you, let me put this in perspective. I'm happily married. I love my life. I love my house. Everything is great. However, if my wife today said, you know what, this just isn't for me, which is okay. That's allowed. Okay. I am going to live a life of Marcus from Boomerang. Okay. I am going to be the VP of some company. Okay. And I'm going to be dripped out in clothes every single day. And my house, okay, fellas, listen right now. Your house got to be so cold-blooded that if a lady comes back to your house, they have no excuse not to want to be with you because of how you living. Okay. Now, that's not a gold digger. That's somebody who just knows your worth.
Yes.
And with that, you also should know your worth. And you know what? Let's take a little further. If you a guy who don't think he's very good looking and you kind of insecure about yourself, check this out. Go to the gym, build you a little chest. So build your credit, build your bank account, and build your chest. Okay? Get you a haircut, get you a clean pair of shoes, and get you a nice watch. After that, the rest is yours. You can conquer the world. It doesn't matter about no game. It don't matter what you say. It don't matter how you talk. None of that matters.
None of that matters.
All that matters is the confidence that you present. And once you present that confidence, what backs it up is I got good credit and I got some bread and you should see my house.
Confidence is a very underrated part of courting.
Man.
Because if you don't, like, to me, it is, I mean, obviously, you know, we all want the physical appearance, right? We all want someone to look halfway decent, cute, whatever word you want to use, right? But you gotta have the confidence that, like, I got my shit together and I know what I bring to the table. And if you don't see it, then that's on you. I'm going to go get somebody else and find someone that sees the value in what I bring. But everybody doesn't have that. Especially if maybe you're a guy who doesn't have a ton of experience with women. You don't really gain confidence with women until you deal with a good amount of them. Unfortunately, that's how it goes.
Right.
So, like, I'm specifically talking to, like, maybe the 20, 21-year-old cat who maybe that he doesn't have that much experience and, like, but, like, fake it till you make it. Like, you gotta You gotta like if you don't feel confident, you gotta act like it. Like
You
because
gotta, hey,
you're starting behind the 8 ball if you don't do that.
man, you go to talk to a girl and you got your little voice all, hi
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca. Like, no, she gonna look at you like, get the fuck around me. No, like, and and not in a, and it's not confidence in a way of like you're dominating a woman. It's a confidence of knowing like I am put together and I'm
Yep.
established, and being with me would be an asset to your life.
Right.
That's the confidence piece. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
arrogant like, oh, I can bag any chick I want, or I have 50 a roster of 50,
Right.
which in my opinion that shit's whack too. One, you don't have the bandwidth in your brain to handle all of that.
Right.
Like, fellas, the dudes who have like the two chick or the 2 to 5 chick team, you guys are goofy, and I'm only saying this from experience, not to incriminate
And
myself.
I think even more so if you're in your adult years
Man,
is a good caveat. Like someone in college or like maybe not too far away from college, I could maybe understand you're not quite out of that like mindset yet. But
hmm
like if you're in your adult years and you got a 5 team roster, you got an NBA starting lineup. That is not an admirable trait.
but this is what I'm gonna say. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna have a 5 team starting 5 NBA roster, make sure they all know each other, know about it, because this is what I want you to build at this point. I want you to build um, some competition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have, so that's like having 5 job offers on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you are someone who has 5, like I think of like The Bachelor, right? Got all these
Yep.
people and they're all competing. Okay. Do it that way. Tell each of them, hey, Stacy, this is Latoya. Latoya, this is Rebecca. Like,
Right.
let them all know about the situation. And what you build right there, what I want you to build right there, is now you're working to find out who is the best mate for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because how many situations do guys get into and they've been with a girl for 3 to 5 years and then find out like, man, this no, I
No.
don't. Every time you talk to one, you gotta call your homeboy every other day, talking about, bro, like, come get her, like, come get her. So if you're gonna do that, do it like job offers. Try to find the best offer on the table
Right.
and do it that way.
But the end goal being like pick one of them.
One,
Pick one.
have one girl, have one lady, and don't play around with the other ladies. Just let them know what it
Yeah,
is up front.
I learned in college when I used to do that. Like shit's stressful, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
and you don't want that
that.
karma.
That was the last time that I honestly had a roster. It's like when you really start like, especially like in your adult years, you start thinking about after the fact. You're like, damn, like how the fuck
Man,
did
what
I manage that?
do you ever see that old '90s movie with Bill Bellamy, How to Be a Player,
Uh huh.
bro? So listen, all these movies will teach you something. Okay, that movie taught you when you try to do that, that shit backfires in your face, and
That
you be
shit
looking like Boo
backfire.
Boo the Fool.
Correct.
And sure enough, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And then what happens is you lose your whole team. And now you
The
got
whole
low
squad's gone.
self-esteem because you ain't got no roster now.
The whole squad's gone.
The whole squadron is gone. Silly.
And you said the point about low self esteem is because your self esteem is attached to the roster. So
Yup.
when you don't have the roster, you got no self esteem.
Sad. It's bad for business.
Yeah.
It's bad for business. So then look, check it out. Step 2 after your first date. Okay. Step 2 is in my opinion, your post court treatment. Okay.
Mhm.
So let's just say you done sealed the deal with your girl. Okay. Y'all done stayed the night with each other. Give her a spend a night bag. He said, "What? Look! I'm about to put all the platinum players on game right now.
Put them on game.
This is what you need to do. You ready?" So she stayed the night. She didn't bring no clothes because she wasn't planning on being here. Why? Because she didn't know that your confidence was going to be this good. Okay, but you are a platinum player, so you was already thinking ahead. You knew once you got to the crib what it was going to be because you got a nice little pad.
Right.
Because you done put some work into this.
Right.
Get her to spend a night bag. What the spend? You're like, what's in the spend a night bag? I got you some leggings. Okay, because you're gonna have to be comfy when you go home.
Right.
I'm gonna get you your toiletries. I'm gonna get you a hoodie. And I'm gonna get you some flip flops.
Something
And
to be
guess what? Because you're gonna be comfortable when you leave. And I don't want people to think like, oh man, she doing the walk of shame.
Walk of shame.
I don't need people thinking about that when you leave. I want them to think like, oh man, she going for a little coffee run real quick.
I used to see, this is an off topic, I used to see so many walk of shames across campus, bro.
Yeah.
So funny.
When they got the heels in the hand.
Heels in hand. Like,
Dead giveaway.
What a time. What a time.
Giveaway. got a hoodie on that's way too damn big. That's how oversized hoodies hoodies became a trend.
Yeah, especially like when you see a girl walking in a bunch of Notre Dame football hoodie sweatpants. That's a dead giveaway.
Like,
dead giveaway.
Talking about you on the team? So, I'm
you
on
the
somebody's
team?
team,
I didn't know you was one of the managers.
It ain't Notre Dame team, but it's somebody's team.
You on the team.
But man, look, get you a spend a night bag set up. Like once you secure, going on a date, boom. Now you might not use it until date number 3, date number 4, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But the fact that you got it, because the thing you got to understand about these ladies is they gonna run and tell somebody about that. When she at the gym with her new Lululemon leggings on from her spend a night bag. Like, girl, you rocking Lululemon? She ain't even been a Lululemon girl before. She was a Forever 21.
You never guess where I got this from.
Talking about, what you mean? She like, spill the tea. Spill the tea, girl. She was like, I was over at Tyrone House, and oh my goodness, girl. Did you see this shirt too?
Hey,
he had a spend a night bag.
He had the whole setup ready to go.
And now look, if you really want to be a platinum player, you got levels to your bag. Okay. If she a high end, go ahead and get you the Lululemons. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get you a little sample of that Chanel No. 5 to put in there.
Yes, ladies, there are levels to this.
There are levels.
You are not all high class. Can we stop? Can we stop this? Can we please, ladies? This is not a disrespect. Okay, you're not all on the same level. Can we stop it, please?
Let's preference this. Okay, if you wear Japanese cherry blossom body lotion from Bed Bath & Beyond, okay. You're probably not going to have Lululemons in your spend a night bag.
You might have Walmart's in your spend a night bag, but it's still going to be a bag. It's just not going to be the same.
You're going to have them $3 Forever 21 leggings with them $5 Old Navy flip-flops, okay? That look like shower sandals, okay?
That's right.
I'm sorry. It is what it is. But, hey, by date number 3, you might have leveled up by then.
I was just going to say, you might graduate eventually to the Lululemon, right?
Man.
But you may not start there.
Now, and also, be careful, ladies. Be careful who you tell about the spend a night bag.
Because then they are going to expect whoever they deal with to have a spend a night bag too. They may not qualify for a spend a night bag.
Or she might end up with the next level spin a night bag. And you like,
And
dang,
you-
girl, where you get them leggings from?
You gonna be mad wondering why you didn't get the Lululemon.
Talk about, you got Lululemons, girl.
Hey,
Yo.
don't be mad.
Wildin', bro.
Don't be mad.
But man, like for real though, like I feel as if, because now, and you can ask my wife, like I'm a chaser. Like I like decor. I like to do the cute stuff or whatever. I don't anymore. I don't anymore.
I'm not the best at that. I've tried to get better, but yeah, I mean, I'm not the best at that.
You got to know your lady,
Yeah.
right? Like I know my wife is not receptive to stuff like that because it's so foreign, right? And it makes her feel like uncomfortable, and I never want to make her feel uncomfortable. So like,
Right.
Do I do special things for her? Oh yeah, all day. But I'm not like close blindfold. I want to take you to a secret enchanted garden.
Yeah. Like I have my own like she'll ask me to do something, and like I don't know. I have my own way of like I do it in my own way where you like
It's just a knowing your person type of thing. Like you just know your person. Like she knows what she's gonna get out of me. Like for example, just the other day she goes, "You buy me something for Christmas?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "You son of a bitch!" Yes, you did. Because like we don't normally do that. We gift each other all the time, so we don't ever do it on like special occasions, stuff like that. And she was like, "You son of a bitch."
Stuff is, I mean, like we really don't do that either. Like we'll do like small, but like we don't. You don't have to go all out. If you like handle your business the rest of the year, then these small ass holidays, you don't have to do that kind of shit.
See, listen, that's another part. Fellas, stop gifting for everything.
Oh yeah, no.
Stop gifting for, and not everything is special. Okay? Not everything is, I understand her birthday. I know everybody want to do just because it's Wednesday type of shit. Like, stop going broke trying to impress ladies. Okay? That goes right in line with what we talk about. Stop trying to go broke to impress, because all you're really doing is going broke trying to get some cheeks.
That's
and
it.
As we know, there's plenty.
There's plenty of that.
There's plenty. Like my man TK Kirkland said, there's a whole new team graduating in June.
Facts.
There is a whole new team graduating in June. And then on the flip side, ladies, if you're the type of person that feel like you got to be gifted all the time, and you feel like you got to have somebody tell you you're beautiful all the time, step your level up, okay? Because right now you're a level 1 spin a night bag.
Level 1.
Like have some security, have some confidence in yourself that you don't need all that. Like I'll play with my wife all the time and tell her, hey, I'm gonna get you a cheap bag. And she's like, I'll go buy my own bag. Ooh. Hey, nothing get me excited when she talks shit like that. When her confidence come out, shoo.
Right.
Shoo. Yeah. That, and when she talking sports, ooh. Ooh.
Hey, that sports talk starts hitting different.
Ooh. Talking about, baby, you see Kyrie's game last night? Talking about, you saw Kyrie's game last night?
You saw Kyrie's game last night?
That was one thing that really got me and my wife close, boy. We used to sit and watch.
That happened to me. Hey, that happened to me the other day. She's like, did you hear about what happened to Draymond? How did you know what happened to Draymond? Oh, look at that.
Look, if you were to go through like me and my wife's like Instagram chat, it's nothing but sports and music.
Yep. Sport, yeah, she'll like send me like TikTok, like she's big on TikTok and shit, so like she'll send me like random ass shit, but yeah, it's like sports with a sprinkle of other stuff.
Man, it's yes, that's why, like, so And I'm not saying I'm the most confident person, but I'm a pretty confident person. I wouldn't be able to tell people like, "Hey, this is what you need to do to get
Right.
here," because I'm the type of person like I believe 24 hours is always gonna be 24 hours. If my wife was to walk up and leave right now, I'm secure enough in myself that I know I'll be all right,
Yeah.
and not in the fact of like, oh, I'll get another woman. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if we split up, I'm not dating nobody else.
Right.
I'm not gonna date. Like I told you, I'm gonna live a life of Marcus from Boomerang. I'm gonna have a nice little bachelor pad, and I'm gonna stick to myself. I might have a, I might come through the house, and that's who I get my cheeks from.
Yep.
My circle the block.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, cause I honestly, like I talk to a lot of people every day, and I don't have the bandwidth for uh competency. Like I if your conversation isn't well with me, I'm out. I'll check
Yeah,
right
I
out the
mean,
conversation.
yeah, I mean, I'm all about like good. It's got to be good vibes.
Yeah, the
You know what I
vibe.
mean? And it's not even just like my wife or whoever. It's everyone. It's like
Yeah.
I need good vibes around me, and if I don't have that, then like chances are you're not going to be around very long.
Yo, that's a high point right there. Fellas, high key. Chase the vibe. Don't chase
The
because she
the
look good.
vibes.
Don't
Yes.
chase because you heard she got a lot of money. Hey,
Yes.
there go one right there. Look, you thought old girl had a bag the whole time.
No.
Come to find out her credit score 400.
Fellas, just because you see her, okay.
Yes,
Me,
do it.
me,
Do
me
it.
and Owen have discussed this on
Do
numerous
it.
occasions. Okay,
Give it to him.
just because you see her with a Birkin bag,
Well, okay.
or okay, and like
Birkin, that's a different story.
okay, can we make a quick point about Birkin? Okay,
Yeah.
I live in Granger, you live in Elkhart. Okay,
Yeah.
nice areas both
Yes.
where we live. If I'm in a Walmart in Mishawaka and I see and I see a girl with a Birkin bag, first of all, it's not a Birkin bag, guys. Can we stop?
No,
Okay, can
it's
we
a
stop?
twerking bag.
Okay. Anybody who knows anything about, and I'm not a designer person in any way. I know how much a Birkin bag costs.
Right.
A real one.
Right.
Not one you got from the Swaparama. Okay.
The Swaparama.
Okay. A real Birkin bag does not exist in a Walmart in Mishawaka.
No.
It just doesn't.
No.
Not even in a Target. More
No.
liable to see one in Target. But it doesn't exist there either. It doesn't exist.
No.
It
Like,
doesn't exist.
right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I have, and again, I'm glad we're not saying any names on here. I have a girl that I went to church with, right? Great girl. Pretty, whatever. And all her shit's real. Like, I don't doubt it for 1 second. She has a guy that does whatever he does, right? I honestly, and this is just me, if I were single, and I actually would be more liable to stay away from someone with that kind of bag. That's just me.
Yes.
Some people may not believe that.
Yes.
I'm a low-key person, so I like, and it's not that you can't have nice bags or anything like that. I'm just more liable to be a little more hesitant if I see that. Because typically, if you have one of those, it comes with a certain.
Yes.
I don't even know what the right word is.
No, I know, but we know what you're talking about, bro. You
Yes.
keep preaching that good shit,
Yes.
brother.
It just comes with a certain. I don't want to say snob because I think that's a bad word, but just for lack of a better term, I'm going to say that. Like it just comes with a certain level, and
what you're saying is
ready for that.
Understand your area, one.
Yes.
Right. Now, if you're in SoCal, okay, and you're out at the gym and you see a lady and we're probably she's probably gonna be older with a Birkin,
Yes.
right?
Chances are hers are real. Yes.
Right. Okay. But you see a young 20-year-old who just got out of a Honda Civic. Okay.
carrying a Birkin bag.
Birkin, Chanel, uh, a smaller, like handheld crossbody Gucci. Like,
Yes.
you see that, brother? Listen, stay away,
Ladies,
because that's fraud.
get you just a nice solid purse or nice solid bag. Doesn't have to be name brand, doesn't have to be designer, doesn't have to be any of that. Just get you a nice solid looking bag or purse that goes with the outfit that you're wearing, and let that be it. You don't have to go out and get a Chanel bag, a Gucci bag, a Birkin bag. You don't have to get any of that. It's not necessary.
No, because on behalf of all men, we don't give a damn.
We don't care.
We
don't care.
We don't.
You saying you have a
care.
Birkin bag is not going to impress me in the least bit.
No.
Not in the least. Don't care.
Check it out. Fellas, this is what we're going to do. We're going to break it down what you should look for or what you shouldn't look for. Okay? So hear me out. If you, because I don't care what anybody says, you judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Let's start from head to toe. Okay? If you have seen this girl over and over and her hair has never been in a ponytail, okay, red flag. Okay,
red flag.
If you see every time you've seen her, she has eyeshadow or this little line going down her face where she been blending, red flag. Okay.
Hold on. I have to say this. Okay. Ladies, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. Okay. Makeup is meant to enhance beauty, not create it.
Not cover up ugly.
I'm just going to leave it at that. Please stop overdoing the makeup. Please. Please. Carry on.
Hold on. I'm going to put a pause in this right now. Let's take a quick break. Give me 1 second. I got to charge my laptop. Hold on. And we're back.
I love Anthony Edwards' game. Love it. He's one of the up and coming. Somebody asked him, could Michael Jordan guard him? And he said, hell no. Okay. Guys, we're talking about Jesus. Michael Jordan here. Do you guys understand that he was 9-time all defense team? Please stop with the Jordan disrespect. Has to stop. It has to stop. I can't take it. Anyways, carry on.
Okay. Also, fellas, if every time you see her, she got heels on and it's not at work. Okay. Red flag. They're not comfortable.
When you go out and you're just shopping around, maybe you're grocery shopping, whatever, you should be comfortable. You should be wearing a decent pair of jeans, decent pair of leggings, right? Maybe some nice Air Maxes, right? You should be comfortable.
Comfy.
Not 6-inch heels to go to Target.
Man. Think about those guys, okay? If she got a big dumbass purse, For what? What snacks you got in there?
For what?
Okay. Red flag. If she, do and also this is a sidebar. Stop picking women up at the gym. Most likely they're divorced.
Facts.
Okay, because
Trying to get right.
man. Okay, take these gems. We're giving you pearls of wisdom. You're like, shit, what else is left after that?
This is a topic. Hey, this is a topic I could go on
all
forever.
day.
Because
Forever.
Women are a very complicated. If you make them complicated.
If you make them complicated. Okay, here's that.
If you make it
fellas,
simple, they'll be simple.
Fellas, check it out. They just like us.
They are.
They think they're the same way we do. They're just as goofy as we are. They're weird. They're just like us.
We just have dicks and they have vaginas.
Man.
That's the only difference.
I'm so scared to talk to her. Why? She's a person.
I remember when I was like that. And like, this is like, so like, I really didn't care about dating or anything like that until I got to college. And so like, even like senior year of high school, I just didn't care. But like the few times that I did care was like, I didn't know what I was doing. So I didn't have the confidence to like know what to say, how to approach you. And like I said earlier, it takes experience dealing with women to know how to deal with women. Unfortunately. Yes. So like you gotta just if you don't have experience with women, you gotta just the only way you're gonna get some is to get some. So you
this
just
is all it is.
Put yourself out.
There's no secret line. There's no secret to talking to women. This is what it is. Ask them questions that they don't have to answer yes or no.
Yep.
Okay. Don't compliment them because that makes shit awkward. Okay. If you or if you do compliment them, make sure you compliment and then have something to back that up.
Yeah.
Here's an example. Okay. Those are nice shoes. I love shoes. That's why I point that out. Okay. Now that's a bad example, but that is an example of a way to compliment a woman. Okay.
Or you could say, hey, like I like your shoes, but then like you could, again, we both come from a sales background, right? So the thing about sales is open-ended questions. Hey, I really like your shoes. Are you into shoes? Yes. Okay. What are your favorite kinds of shoes?
Right.
Right. And it just let the conversation
dialogue
go. Yeah.
Are you from around here?
Don't just say, hey, I like your shoes.
Oh, you have a beautiful smile. Now, because when you compliment the opposite sex, right? Someone instantly feels obligated to say something nice about you. Okay. And now they're either going to lie to you or it's going to feel real awkward.
Yep.
Oh, hey, you have a really pretty smile. Oh, thank you. I like your eyebrows. What the fuck? What? No. If you're going to talk to them, talk and have a conversation. Don't just compliment and just leave it there. Because you're not going to get anywhere.
No.
That's how you create the vibe. Now you're creating the vibe. All right, fellas, listen. We done gave you hella game today.
Yeah, there's been some gems dropped. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, women are a thing that we could go on and on. This could be a 4-hour podcast about women pretty easily. If we
might have to part 2 this one.
Might have to part 2 it.
But check it out. Look, brother, I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure. A1 since day one.
Always. I'm always down to clown for my brother.
We will do this again. Fellas, probably gonna have this one on YouTube and Spotify. So make sure you tune in. So be cool. Peace, love, and hair grease. All that good stuff, y'all.
Appreciate you having me on, my brother.
Peace out, bro.
All right, Brody.
This the way you look when you got motion. This the way you move when you got motion. You who they go choose when you got motion. Ain't no way you lose, how you go lose? You